Merhaba arkadaşlar, kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Ben Onur. Evet arkadaşlar, bugün The Shapeshifting dedektife kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Son hızımızla, hani tüm hızımızla devam ediyoruz. En son ne olmuştu? Tarot falcıları bizim üzerimizde bir şey okumuştu. Hani bu ne diyorlar ona? Bize okumuştu yani. Ve şey olmuştu arkadaşlar. Kartlar bir sonraki kurbanı gösteriyordu ve bir sonraki kurbanda Alice Munro denen bir tane kadın. Poe ve Munro şeyini biliyorsanız, yayınını biliyorsanız oradaki kadın, kadından bahsediyor filan. Bunu şey söylemişti. Bronwyn söylemişti. Bölüm öyle bitmişti arkadaşlar. Şimdi dediğim gibi Alice Munro'yu korumak bizim görevimiz olacak arkadaşlar. Onun da ölmesine göz yumamayız. Bu arada da katili de arayacağız. Dediğim gibi neyse. Cuma günü video çekmek istedim. Çünkü dediğim gibi hafta sonu video atmak çok zor oluyor. Hafta sonu yine video gelecek, merak etmeyin. Pazar ve pazartesi gelecek. Ama bugün de çekmek istiyorum. Ama sadece bir tane çekeceğim falan. Neyse. Hadi bakalım. Devam ediyorum. Sam'le herkesi sorgulayacağız. 2 kişiyle de sorgulayacağım. Sonra da bölümü bitireceğim arkadaşlar. Haydi bakalım. Şimdi sendeyiz değil mi? Tamam, başlıyoruz o zaman Violet'la. Doğru, bu kızı görmüştük en son değil mi?
Excellent work. Gold star for you. Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia. She's only 9 and she's a maths genius. Hello. I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise I might have to smother you in your sleep.
What's your name?
Sam.
I'm Sophia. Pleased to meet you. Do you want to know a secret?
Tamam.
Violet was taken by aliens in a ship. She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait. Now, Sam, how can I help you? She has a wicked imagination for her age. I was seeing and hearing things that weren't there. That's why I'm taking pills. I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont. Just Chief Dupont. And now you, apparently. Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up. No. Not even the moon. I don't really want to. About a month ago, the guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom. All I could hear was dripping. Cold tap. Drip. Drip. Drip. And then it began. I could smell iron, a strong metallic smell. Then I could taste it on my tongue. And then weightlessness. Like time and space had stopped. That was the first time they took me. It's happened 5 times, even on clozapine. Get that strange aura, then I'm gone. I had tests for epilepsy, amongst other things. But all the scans were normal. As far as I know, I've gone. It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners, being experimented on. They rearrange us like decorations, suck us backwards into the darkness and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home, I'm broken. Cuts, bruises, memories. Of course! Poe and MUNRO. She's on the radio. Yes, I believe I did. She was here once for something. Don't remember now.
Tamam, Violet'la konuştuk. NASA etkili anlattı ama uzaylılarla şeyini. Dur bakayım. Ayrıl. Tamam, başka sorumuz yok Violet'a. Gelelim Bronwyn'a.
Sam, listen to me. I don't care about Dorota, or the Travelers, or the devil himself. Talk to the chief and get Lexi out because I'm not answering any more questions until I know she's okay.
Tamam. Rain.
How could you let Chief DuPont do that? I'm not talking to you until you get this fixed. Bronwyn was on Tarotasm, Sam. Just like she was an hour ago. And they record everything, so her alibi should be without question. She was just lying to protect Lexi. She's maternal like that.
Tamam. Anlaşılan herkes bize kızgın. Taksi çağır. Amirle görüşelim.
Sam, do me a favour, go easy on Violet. If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me. What do you know about it? It's probably a bit more nuanced than that, but maybe. Why? Well then, I've made a mistake. Whoops! A few hours in the cell works magic on most people, even tarot readers. Look, I see you're starting to care for these people already, but Violet's been watching them like a hawk. If you can convince her, you convince me.
Tamam. Ne biliyoruz?
We've got a new target. ELLİS MUNRO. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn was logged into a call centre system called Tarotasm. I heard the recordings from last night. It's her voice. So as much as it pains me to say it, Bronwyn isn't a suspect. But Lexi and Rain still are. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got it in hand. Violet told you about her brush with aliens? You seem far too interested in those kind of things. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Tamam. Ayrıl. Oscar. Oscar yerinde yok. Zek. Zek burada.
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here. Always get the shot, Sam. One way or another.
Ayrıl. Başka bir şey var mı? Yok. Tamam. ELLİS.
You must be Sam. I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me. Yes, we were friends. I hadn't known her for long, only a few weeks. We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show. After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me. I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back. This is just between us, right? We fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely. But Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy.
Takıldınız mı?
I'm not going into detail, Sam. We pledged each other multiple times. Oscar, yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind, but she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else. I said some guys like to watch, so tell him it would be sexy if he could look but he couldn't touch. As far as I know, it worked. The killer was in her wardrobe? What? Well, then it had to be Oscar. He's the only one it could be.
Hayır ya, Oscar niye yapsın?
That doesn't make any sense. Then she was seeing someone else? No. Someone she knew. Knew she'd be alone? A stalker? I don't think so. We were very discreet. It was more fun that way. We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend. He's on air at the moment, but he'll be finished at 8:30. On air? We both were. We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding. Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe to promote the show. He's fine. He keeps asking me to pose for him, you know, without any clothes on. I always say no. No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. My life was playing on a TV screen, and every time I did something, another version of me started playing over the first. In the end, there were so many versions it became a fog. It filled my lungs. I couldn't breathe. And then I woke up. What do you think that means, Sam? I don't know what. I mean, I'm anxious now. Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death. Or mine. That sounds reassuring. I hope it's not just words, Sam. You've kind of just asked about Dorota since you got here.
Tamam. Şimdi ne olacak?
Sam, you forgot your phone.
Evet, tamam. Bir bakalım konuşmamız gereken birileri var mı? Violet? Ne yapıyorsun? Ha bak, evet çıktı.
What do you know? I'm not sure that changes my mind. We're talking about a possible murderer, Sam. And you're sure it was her? Then it couldn't be her, could it? You want me to tell Claude, don't you? Sorry, I mean Chief DuPont. Fine, I'll call him.
Tamam, Violet'ta başka bir şey konuşamıyoruz. Roman? Brown yerinde değil. Peki Rain? Rain konuşmuyor. O zaman taksi çağırıp amirle görüşelim.
Fine. Let me do the paperwork. I'm starting to regret hiring you. Maybe you should concentrate on something else.
Ne biliyoruz?
We've got a new target. ELLİS MUNRO. Ellis said she was in a relationship with Dorota. She kissed the girl and she liked it. She told you where John Pope, or Poe, is going to be next. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn was logged into a call centre system called Taratasm. I heard the recordings from last night. It's her voice. So as much as it pains me to say it, Bronwyn isn't a suspect. But Lexi and Rain still are. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got it in hand. Violet told you about her brush with aliens? You seem far too interested in those kind of things. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Tamam. O zaman pansiyona gidip içine girip bir sorgulayalım. Daha erken ya bölümü bitirmek için. O zaman odama gidiyorum.
You're only alive because we want you to be.
Violet. İlk önce Amir DuPont'la başlıyoruz.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Herkese bence sorgulayalım ya. Yoksa yarım kalmasın. Violet.
Claude,
Claude. Bir şey var mı Violet'ta? Yok. Bronwyn.
Chief, what a surprise to see you. Again.
Why didn't you tell me, Ellis?
I told you Dorota was first. And that didn't turn out very well, did it? Let's hope Sam does a better job than you did.
Lexi de artık dışarı değil mi? Rain yerinde yok. Lexi de yok. Anlaşıldı. O zaman taksi çağır. Oscar'la görüşelim.
Chief, I wanted to ask you something.
Tamam. Ne sormak istemiştin?
Am I still a suspect?
Yes.
Hayır.
Okay.
Bu çocuğun yaptığını zannetmiyorum ya.
Listen, I think I might get out of this place soon. I need some space. Yeah. So it's true then.
It's all tasteful stuff. I haven't.
I didn't get them. Now I feel like I'm the only person who hasn't seen them.
Ayrı başka yok. Zek'te ne var bakalım. Zek'te konuşacağım bir şey yok. ELLİS.
Chief DuPont, thanks for calling in.
I'm just checking.
At the moment, my heart's beating 1,000 times a minute and I can't sit still. Every noise or knock on the door makes me jump out of my skin, and I keep looking behind me. Is that safe?
Have I ever let? What's
That you're just saying you're doing things when you're not actually doing anything. What's the plan, Chief DuPont? How do we stop this from happening? How do we stop me from dying?
Ayrıl. Başka yok. ELLİS tamam. Pansiyona gidiyorum. Amir DuPont'ta bu kadardı. Odama git. Violet sıra sende.
hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Hadi bakalım. O zaman şeyle başlayacağız. Bronwyn yerinde yok. Rain de yerinde yok. Kimse konuşmuyor Violet'te ya. Lexi de yok. Doğru. O zaman taksi çağırıp Amir'le görüşelim. Amir de yerinde yok. Ama Oscar O zaman Zek kalıyor.
Hello, lovely. Take a look at this. It's a picture of the rota.
I don't.
It's not like that. It's just a press photo. Do you see anything in it? You don't see any movement. Just a rota.
Bir adam var lan. Ayrıl. Başka da bir şey yok. Ellis. Anlaşıldı. Violet'ta kimse, sadece Zek'le bir tane diyalogumuz vardı. Onun dışında kimse yok şu anda. O zaman odama gidiyorum. Sıra Bronwyn'de.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
Evet, başlıyoruz. Violet. Bak, Violet yerinde.
Thank you for help.
I'm not a monster, Bronwyn. I believe in justice too.
Do you believe tarot can...
I'm not one for mystics in crystal balls. I'm a Virgo.
It says you're lying about your alibi.
Oh, I suppose it has a 50-50 chance of getting it right.
Ayrıl. Başka. Başka da yok.
What a day. Ellis MUNRO, then. Looks like our traveller likes redheads.
I wouldn't be so...
Well, what then? Just young women in general? I think it's definitely looking for redheads.
Başka da bir şey yok. Rain'le başka bir şey yok değil mi? Rain gitmiş. Tamam. Lexi.
Ron, what are we going to do about Ellis?
What would you do?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Let's think.
A few times we've caught up with the Traveller, nothing's worked.
Talking to... Killing. Restraining.
If we lock up the killer until Mercury tells us Ellis is safe, that could work. But who is the killer?
Ama katil kim?
Oscar.
Aha, zor soru geldi. Bence Violet abi. Violet hiç sevmiyordu bak bu şeyi. Dorota'yı hiç sevmiyordu. Evet, Violet.
Violence.
I can believe that. Maybe we should tie her up.
Ayrıl. Çünkü hiç haz etmiyordu yani şeyden. Dorota'dan. Çünkü Zeki onun fotoğraflarını çekmişti ya, neyse. Lexi tamam, Violet, Rain, Lexi tamam. Sırada Amir'le görüşelim. Amir yerinde yok. Oscar. Tamam. Zeki her zaman stüdyosunda oluyor herhalde. Bu sefer o da yok. Ellis.
Who are you? What are you doing in my house? Get out now before I call the police!
Tamam. Ne sinirlendin lan? Ayrıl. Keza dene. Tamam. Pansiyona git. Tamam. Odama gidiyorum. Sıra Rain'de. Evet, diğerleriyle olmuştum.
Hello, I'm Rain.
Daha tonlarca karakter var ya. Violet.
Who is...
O peki.
You saw her, did you? She's my goddaughter. At that age where she overshares.
Is she a...
What makes you say that, Rain? Is there something about her aura?
What is it, Ray?
I have a...
You do. Enlighten me.
Maybe Ellis should stay with Chief Du...
With his track record, I'm pretty sure he'd like to lock Ellis up, you know, for safety. But it probably would break a couple of Geneva conventions, even if it was for her own good.
Bronwyn, Lexi.
Hi, Rain.
Did you miss me while I was gone?
Tabii ki de ya.
So,
I'm honestly not going to try and worry about this one. We told Sam, and I think that's all we can do.
really?
I believe Sam is going to save Ellis. According to the Ouija, this could play out in a lot of different ways, but mostly saving Ellis.
What other way?
Ellis could run, Ellis could die, Ellis could be saved, mistaken identity, someone else dies. There's a lot of noise coming from the beyond, but it's not just a load of voices saying Ellis will die. Sam's got this.
Lexi, taksi çağır. Amir. Amir yerinde yok bak. Oscar. Tamam. Zek. Ellis de yerinde yok herhalde.
Haven't you done enough predicting my death?
I'm sorry.
Üzgünüm.
It's okay. I'm just kidding. I know it's not your fault. Well, unless you're the killer.
Have you made a...
I think it's a no. Sorry. It's just the reading that you gave me the other day. I don't want to scare off the audience.
Why would I scare off your list?
They don't want to hear talk of death and darkness. Well, they do, if it's in a story. But you can't tell them they're going to die.
I said you were going...
You didn't say you're going to die, just like that, but I remember the death card. And the devil. And you said it was... What was the word you used? My challenge. That I needed to die so I could be free from my chains. I know you said it doesn't mean a literal death, but maybe it does.
Ayrıl. Tamam. Ellis de tamam. Pansiyon. Ryan'la bu kadardır Ryan'le. Odana git. Ryan tamam. Roman, Lexi sırada.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
Ayrıl. Durun bir dakika şunu kapatayım.
Lexi Corn, how thin are these walls?
What do you mean the walls are thin?
I can hear you screaming at your Ouija board. Last night too. I feel like I've heard your whole life story.
What did...
Does Sam like me? Is Violet a lesbian? Will Ellis die? Will Bronwyn die? That last one, don't worry about that.
Why not?
I am Bronwyn MacLeod from the clan MacLeod, and I am immortal. His city badger.
Ne komikti ya, yemin ediyorum. Brahmin. Allah'ım ne komiksin Brahmin ya. Allah. Nasıl güzel yaptı ama. Rain.
Tell me about it. Chasing around the unknown, trying to triumph good over evil, generally standing around helpless watching people die.
Why don't we just...
For me, it's a common decency thing. Hi, I'm Bronwyn. Did you know the Earth was overrun by transdimensional evil? Want to help fix it? Sure.
Transdimensional...
I'll read the manual, Lex. People are afraid of ghosts, zombies, and aliens. They never even think to consider the possibility that there are millions of universes, potentially with millions of predators, all far more evolved than we are. What are our chances of victory? Minuscule. But if we don't fight at all, zero.
Rain de tamam. Amir yine yerinde yok bak. Amir yerinde yok. Oscar. Zek.
Sorry, we're closed. Unless you're here for something else.
I'm a friend of...
Dorota. Sorry about what happened.
Dorota, can I come in?
It's a bit late, but I think I could spare a few minutes. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Lexi.
Lexi. I like it. It's got an edge.
Dorota says she.
Yeah, she had a portrait session with me. Can I get you a drink?
Hayır, teşekkürler. Adam yemin ediyorum komedi ya. Ama içmeyelim abicim. Bir şey koymuştur içine şimdi.
A little bit won't hurt.
Tamam.
You're dating.
Violet'ı
You're dating.
istiyor musun?
No, we're just friends.
That's not.
Sen öyle demedi.
Sam, who are you? Are you working with the police too?
I'm helping Sam with the case.
I don't appreciate being lied to. Get out.
Ulan bir şey dedik sanki lan, bir soru sorduk sadece. Adam ne ters diyor ya vallahi. Tamam. Amir de yerinde yok. O zaman tamam, bu kadardı. Pansiyona git. Lexi ile işimiz bu kadardı o zaman. Tamam. Ellis, sırada sen varsın.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
O zaman geriye sadece 2 kişi kalıyor. Zek ve Oscar kalıyor o zaman. Hadi bakalım. Violet. Violet tam da yerinde değil yani ha. Ellis'le tanışmak istiyordu. Tanışmıştı herhalde. O zaman sadece Amir Dupont yerinde olacak. Yani bunlar yoksa. Lexi. Lexi de yok. Amir. Bak hiç ayrı alamet değil bu ha. Zek. Tamam, Ellis'le bir şey yapamıyoruz maalesef ki. Evet, taksi çağır. Bir dakika, pansiyona gitti. Taksi çağır. Odama gidiyorum. Zek, sırada sen varsın.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Herhalde Zack Weston şey ya, Violet'le olan ilişkisini söylemedi şeye. Lexi'ye, çünkü gizli kalmasını istiyor ya Violet. Neyse, Violet'ı ziyaret ediyorum.
I think we should break.
What have you been doing with Ellis Munro?
What haven't I?
The tarot readers have predicted that she is the next victim. Do you think we should do something?
Want to?
Is that really all you think about? It's starting to look like August has a serial killer targeting redheads. Look at my hair, Zach. Does this look red to you?
I think we should break up.
Hayır. Tamam. Onu soramazdım ya. Violet çıldırırdı yemin ediyorum. Tamam, Violet'ta bu kadardı. O soruyu sormuyorum. Rain. Violet'ta gerçekten de daha başka diyalog yok değil mi? Tamam, yok. Taksi çağır. Amir. Tamam, anlaşıldı. Oscar. Hiçbiri yok ya. Ellis.
Zach, what are you doing here?
I've been a naughty boy.
Good to know. I'm not one of them though, so unless there's anything else.
Pose for me.
Zach, please stop asking. It's not gonna happen.
Just
Are you bullying me into taking my clothes off for you? That's sleazy. Just leave, Zach, before I call Chief DuPont.
Tamam. Oscar kalıyor sadece. Odama gidiyorum. Oscar, son sen varsın artık.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Tamam, ayrıl. Oscar'la da kimse konuşmayacak. Bronwyn dışında. Yok, Bronwyn de yerine değil. O zaman kimse kalmıyor geriye. Rain. Peki Lexi? Anlaşıldı. Oscar'la kimse konuşmak istemiyor. O zaman taksi çağır. Amir.
Oscar, good. You got my message. Got some things to show you.
What have you got?
Does this mean anything to you?
That's true. That
And what if I showed you this?
Ellis.
Do you know her?
She.
And if I do this?
Anladım. İlişkileri var.
No? Anything?
Why are you?
That'll be all. You can go now.
Oscar, I'm so sorry. What can I do?
You see.
Oscar, it's so much more complicated than that.
Why didn't you save her?
Oscar, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. That's not who I am. I go out of my way to help people, to be kind to them.
So will you help him?
I had feelings for her, Oscar. You should understand that. I'm sorry this is how you had to hear it. But maybe she didn't tell you because she was leaving me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I truly am.
I forgive you.
That's so kind of you. Giving me closure. I have so many loose ends. And not much time.
Başka? Tamam. Pansiyona git. O zaman Sam'le herkesi bir sorgulayalım. Ondan sonra da arkadaşlar sıradaki kısma geçip bölümün sonuna geleceğim. O zaman odama gidiyorum. Artık bu kadar da Sam'e dönebiliriz artık. Sam'le herkesi bir görelim bakalım. Bu kadar yani. Başka bir şey yok çünkü. Evet, Violet'ta bir şey yok. Bronwyn. Oo, bana Ellis bunu deme.
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help them. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing. Yeah, she sounded blonde on the radio, but Mercury called her as a redhead. A little bit. What did you want to know? A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony. Yes, a rite of passage. Running havoc in our dimension is rewarded in theirs. Not fair, is it?
Evet. Niye önceden 3 kurban
Three
vardı?
is a powerful number. There's a divine balance to it in our universe, anyway. But maybe it doesn't mean anything where the traveler's from. Maybe 3 is just the carry-on limit for interdimensional travel. Was it a gold coin?
Evet.
I should have known. That's the same as Birmingham. Although they beheaded the victims, they all have gold coins in their mouths. It's their way of marking their territory to prove it's their work.
Jack Weston'ı tanıyor musun?
No. I can do a reading if you want.
Tamam, evet. Bir bakalım nasıl yapıyor.
Chariot. Is Zach a suspect? I'm sensing there's a lot of tension, pent-up frustration, like he's trying to keep everything together, and if he can just do that. I'm sorry, that's not much help to you, is it?
Yarıyor yardım.
Yes, of course, anything.
Gözün Violet olsun.
Why Violet? Do you think she's in danger? You don't think she's involved, do you? Leave it with me, I'll see what I can find out. And don't worry, I'll be super discreet.
Ayrıl, başka bir şey var mı? Yok. Violet. Bak sende bir şey yok değil mi? Başka tamam. Violet Bronwyn tamam. Rain. Rain'de sıra.
I know the name. She's off the radio. Hard to get away from it in this town. In Birmingham, it was a man called Yuri Harris. He worked as a butcher. He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other. We couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity.
Yüreğe ne oldu?
The butcher of Birmingham received 3 life sentences and won't be seeing the light of day anytime soon. We know it wasn't him, though. We know it was a trapper. Yeah, she asked for a sample reading to show what I could do.
Balında ter.
Not really. As I recall, it was all fluffy bunnies and rainbows, success and riches on all fronts, etc., etc.
Tamam. Tamam. Rain de tamam. Lexi.
Sam, thanks for breaking me out. You're my hero. I want to do something for you in return. Tell me what I can do to help. Yes, please use me. Tell me what to do. You got it. Me and the spirit world are gonna have a serious chat. I'll get back to you when I find something.
Başka bir şey var mı? Tamam. Başka da bir şey yok. Lexi bu kadardı. Taksi çağır.
It's 9 o'clock and you're listening to Radio August. Investigations into the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw are continuing this evening. Miss Shaw was found dead in her home at approximately 10 p.m. last night in what police are describing as a puzzling case. Residents are urged to be cautious until the perpetrator is caught. I cannot stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, MUNRO has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, MUNRO fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tones. That's 9 o'clock with Poe and MUNRO.
Araştırmaya devam et. Amirle görüşelim.
I've got a new target. Alice Munro. Alice said she was in a relationship with Dorota. She kissed the girl and she liked it. She told you where John Pope, or Poe, is going to be next. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn was logged into a call center system called Taratasm. I heard the recordings from last night. It's her voice. So as much as it pains me to say it, Bronwyn isn't a suspect. But Lexi and Rain still are. Lexi's doing some investigating for you. As if that will help. Rain told you about the Butcher of Birmingham. It's a thing. An interesting read. Those tarot readers hang out with death. His explanation of it, it's all fairy tales, so I'm not getting involved. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Violet told you about her brush with aliens? You seem far too interested in those kind of things. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Tamam. Oscar. Zek. Evet. Başka bir şey yok. Ellis kalıyor geriye. Evet. Başka da bir şey yok. Tamam o zaman arkadaşlar. Bir dahaki bölüme artık tekrar bir sorgulama yaparız. Olmazsa sıradaki kısma geçip bitireceğim bu bölümü de kısmında. Neyse arkadaşlar. Bugünkü bölümde bu kadardı. Beni izlediğiniz için çok teşekkür ediyorum. Beğenmeyi ve yorum atmayı unutmayın. Sonraki videoda görüşmek üzere. Hoşçakalın.